And I'm back with you guys today, and today I have a video that unfortunately I really didn't want to make, but I really have no choice. As you guys know, that it is September 9th that you guys are seeing this video, if not September 10th, because I did not upload for a couple of reasons. I will be explaining the reasons for not uploading and not streaming in the next video, but today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, I guess? Yeah, 2019. Oh no, 2020. Wait. Yeah, 2019, because this year's 2020. 2020 Call of Duty has just been revealed. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Treyarch's new installation to the Call of Duty franchise. If you guys don't know anything about Call of Duty used to be on a 3-year cycle, and before that used to be on a 2-year cycle, but now it's back to a 2-year cycle. That was kind of confusing, but let me explain. So, originally when Call of Duty first came out, it was Treyarch and Infinity Ward making Call of Duties. Infinity Ward makes your Modern Warfares, Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghost, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. And then, in between, we have Treyarch games, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, COD 3, and then obviously we have Call of Duty Cold War coming up. Now, starting with Advanced Warfare, they had went to a 3-year cycle, being that Sledgehammer would come in and make a game. So it'd be Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward. So Sledgehammer made the first not Boots on the Ground, Jetpacks game, and then Treyarch would make Black Ops 3, Infinity Ward made Infinite Warfare. The next 3-year cycle came along. Sledgehammer makes World War 2, Treyarch makes Black Ops 4, and Infinity Ward makes Black Ops 3. Anyway, as I was saying about like the cycles and stuff like that, this year is the 3rd year, or technically the 4th year that we're getting boots on the ground, and originally we were supposed to get Sledgehammer to make the newest Call of Duty. Unfortunately, some playtesters got a hold of the, obviously the Sledgehammer Call of Duty. They said it was really bad, and they were like, you know what, who's up next? Who is most prepared to make a next Call of Duty? Obviously being Treyarch, since Infinity Ward had just been starting to launch Modern Warfare. So Treyarch abandoned Black Ops 4 in its almost entirety, made some pretty shitty DLCs. If you guys didn't notice, if you guys see any of my Black Ops 4 videos, I was very vocal as to how shit that game was. I thought that game was bad. This game proved to be even worse when it came to like developmental support, and that's what we're gonna get into today. So, obviously, Black Ops Cold War is coming out. Treyarch is taking the spot of Sledgehammer when it comes to making the COD cycle, and that proves that we're going back to a 2-year cycle, at least for the next 2 games. I'm not expecting the next Infinity Ward game to be that great. If it's even an Infinity Ward game, it might just be another Sledgehammer game. You never know. They may have just switched the schedule of the Call of Duties and their releases. So, Call of Duty Cold War coming out, and, you know, Black Ops 4 being bad. Everybody thought Modern Warfare was going to be great. I liked Modern Warfare for a good amount of time that I played it, but soon as Warzone came out, which is pretty ironic because people really love Warzone, this game also went to shit. As you guys know, I'm more of a multiplayer player. I don't really like playing Battle Royale that much, especially if the Battle Royale isn't that, like, you know, varied in gameplay and gun style and stuff like that. You guys know I played a lot of Apex back when Apex was still kind of fresh, and the reason I liked that game a lot is because there was no such thing as a gun meta or a meta of any sort. If you were good with a gun, you would get kills with that gun, and all the attachments were pretty skill based, because if you killed someone with that gun, with those attachments, you would be able to in turn put those attachments onto your gun, and you know, your gun would be slightly better, but it wouldn't be like super stat changing. It would just be like more bullets and stuff like that. Those were the bigger attachments, the more popular attachments in that game anyway. So yeah, I was really attracted to that game. It was super skillful, and that's kind of how Modern Warfare was at the beginning. I really liked Warzone. When the beta for Warzone came out, I was super excited. I played a couple Warzone matches at the very beginning, got my first win when Solos came out, and it was still a relatively good game. But as the season went on, and as the time went on with Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, free to play, a lot of people tried to obviously make the game as winnable as possible. And being that Warzone is a pretty big success, obviously everybody's watching the top Warzone players when it comes to the game, and you know, how to get wins and stuff like that. So everybody, you know, as they decided to add guns in and take guns out and stuff like that, you know, people started to exploit the bad parts about Warzone. Specifically, my biggest gripe with Warzone is the metas in the game. They're so like mindless, and it kind of reminds me of like regular multiplayer metas, but even those can be overcome by guns that are truly, well, not really truly skillful, but truly like, you have to have a brain to use them in some capacity. For instance, the MP5, the M4, the snipers, those are competitive guns. It takes the most skill and they're good to use. Those guns are high risk, high reward, but mainly they're just reward. But when it comes to the Warzone, obviously you don't really see that much of the reward or the high risk. You pretty much just get your loadout, which I don't think that should have been in the game originally. I like the concept, but I feel like they should have had some restrictions to the loadout, I guess. If you could get a loadout, maybe it's only a gun that you can find on the floor that you like. So for instance, when the loadouts come out, if you buy your loadout, you can choose any gun that's on the map at that time. And if perks weren't such a big deal like they are this year, it would have made the game even better. Obviously, perks in Warzone are super crucial, and I just don't know why they came into such such a big part of Warzone after loadouts came out and people realized what was super cheesy and all that weird stuff. So I think loadouts really did it for me, because the main reason being is the metas that were coming out. Obviously, the past 3 metas have been super boring to play against, super annoying to play. I play Warzone. I'm not saying that I never play Warzone and that's why I don't like it. I play Warzone. I know what happens. I watch Warzone actually more than I play it at this point, just because everyone's more entertaining on that shit than I am. And just the metas became super boring to watch and super boring to play with and against. So if you guys didn't know, the GRAW is the best assault rifle in the game right now. We obviously saw the monolithic suppressor GRAW that would just cheese the fuck out of everybody. You'd be able to map someone across the map. People who are like battle royales, they're okay with that. I am not the biggest fan of battle royale, but I would really appreciate more variety into the gameplay at least. But I was okay with the GRAW. I played a couple games with the GRAW. I won a game with the GRAW. No biggie. And then came out the super cheesy plays that would come out soon, with the Bruin being the LMG that everybody would use, the chainsaw one that they came out after they nerfed the Bruin. They literally just put a new LMG as soon as they nerfed the old LMG, so that was pretty meta. And then currently we have the VLK shotgun. I think that's the one we're playing against right now. That is just super annoying. Then we have the FAMAS shotguns, and then before that we had the snake shot pistols that everybody and their mom was using in the game, and it was just so frustrating to me to play Warzone. And it really bothered me that the only thing Infinity Ward was improving was Warzone. And as you guys know, I'm really competitive player and stuff like that. So when it came to pubs and even League play, they didn't even have League play. They had fucking a CDL playlist, which was broken for the first month that it was out. It continued breaking. There was game breaking glitches. It was just so unfortunate for literally every single player that actually wanted to become good at this game, if you weren't already on a pro team or had people to play with. So it just kind of really sucked for an amateur that just wanted to pub stomp, because this game was not getting any hope. We haven't gotten any new good maps. They literally have to recycle the same shoot house shipment if people actually want to play their games. I guarantee that this game mode gets the most players out of all the game modes in this fucking game. And that's sad to see, and that's sad to say, unfortunately, with a game that has, such a really awesome, engine and everything. I really love the movement in Modern Warfare. I really loved all the guns, in Modern Warfare. I really love how satisfying it was to kill people and how satisfying it was to do good on this game. But it never transpired to be, something that would be fixed, unfortunately. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I would like to think that I was actually pretty good at this game, but the game just didn't think I was good, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of really talking out of my ass at this point, but it was just really disheartening and unfortunate to see Modern Warfare multiplayer to turn the way it did. And literally the heart of multiplayer now is Warzone, and we all know some people just don't like battle royales, and it sucks because I know there's a lot of pro players and a lot of regular content creators that play mostly Modern Warfare multiplayer. For example, FaZe Jeff, you see his videos now, and even before, the only thing that was somewhat rewarding was the skins in the game that would come out, and even then they weren't even rewarding at all. He literally got Obsidian, which is the hardest camo in the game to get for every single gun in Call of Duty, and there was nothing at the end of it. Nothing at the end of Damascus besides a skin that was borderline crap. And maybe a few titles and emblems that people maybe care about. But even then, they were so bad to play against and play with and look forward to. You really had nothing to look forward to in Modern Warfare. Like every other game, I would even say Black Ops 4, even had a little bit more rewarding multiplayer, even though it really didn't. And I don't know, just Modern Warfare multiplayer, the game that I really wanted to play and really get good at, just felt super unrewarding. And that's one of the reasons I didn't even bother going for Obsidian on any of the guns. I mean, I tried for a little bit when Obsidian was first announced, but like even then I felt my brain cells melting away trying to play pubs that nobody will ever care about, because everybody cares about Warzone, And so I don't know, man. Call of Duty multiplayer was just not it, and it really makes me happy to see that Treyarch is putting a lot of effort into their multiplayer experience with the multiplayer reveal that we all saw. It looks really fucking dope. I'm really excited for Warzone. If it's in a Call of Duty Black Ops setting, I'm just personally been better at Black Ops games. I don't know why, but like, I don't know, my gunplay on Black Ops games has been better, but my movement on Infinity Ward games has been impeccable. So like, that's why I loved Modern Warfare so much, and I loved how, the system felt with everything, and like the new, engine and everything just was making me super happy to play this game. But I don't know, man. It's just the motivation to play this game is bad. It's not at all high, and that's one of the main reasons I'm quitting Modern Warfare in Season 5. Probably at the end of Season 5, I'm going to be quitting. I'm not even going to bother with Season 6, if there's even going to be a Season 6. I honestly doubt that there will even be a Season 6, being that the new beta will drop in October, which is right around when Season 6 is about to drop in the first place. So, yeah, I mean, kind of sucks, but this is like probably my last multiplayer video ever. I know the last game that I played was pretty good. I kind of shit on everybody dropping, helos and everything, and this game's not been so great because it's cranked. I like cranked, but like sometimes it gets annoying. You have to find people rather than just play your life. I don't know. Modern Warfare could have done a better job for the pro community, the pub community. Warzone, even the Warzone community, is something that they put a lot of their time and effort in. Could have been better, and it was really a lot of those factors, those small little like game factors that really bothered me a lot. I mean, Call of Duty's been a thing for 10 years. I understand the Warzone problems. Battle Royale is relatively recent, but at least they have a couple of schematics to follow when it comes to how to make a Battle Royale game. And even then, they had their Call of Duty twist to it. They added a bunch of cool things that even Fortnite copied off of them. But I still think that they should have taken some notes from older Battle Royales to truly make a better Modern Warfare experience when it comes to Battle Royale, when it comes to multiplayer. Like, Infinity Ward really did close to nothing to improve the game from day one. Like, they could have released all these maps on day one, and it still wouldn't have been enough. And I don't think it'll ever be enough for a Call of Duty community. Like, I don't know many games that like the community is okay with what they have, obviously because they just want their game to succeed. I just want Call of Duty to succeed. That's one of the main reasons I'm so like critical of it. Like, and I know Call of Duty Cold War is gonna have some problems with it too, but it's just when you can really tell whether they're trying or not. And what that Call of Duty reveal showed us today is that they cared a little bit, just a little bit about who's playing their game. And when it comes to Modern Warfare, being that it's free to play, you kind of saw it with Epic Games too. Like, they stopped caring about who was playing their game with Fortnite, and I think after Warzone came out, they really stopped caring about like the core public that was playing their game. Like, the people that paid money to play their game is getting the least amount of help. I paid for Call of Duty. I was here when Warzone wasn't, and I'm not getting not even equal treatment as Warzone players, and even Warzone players aren't getting treated that well either. So it's so many gripes with this game, unfortunately, and I wish I could say more positive things. I really love the movement. I really love like the idea and the design of this game from the very beginning. I feel like they made a couple mistakes that I could have overlooked, like the level capping and stuff like that, but I thought that was a really good mechanic. And obviously they have to make money somehow with the seasons and battle passes and shit like that. And the cosmetics were actually not that bad past the launch. Obviously you have to pay for them, but I mean, if you want to look cool, you have to pay cool. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. I don't know, man. I'm literally out of breath trying to talk about Call of Duty, and it's kind of annoying. I apologize for there not being any game sound. I have to figure out what the fuck's wrong with my Elgato. But this is my last Modern Warfare multiplayer video for a while. Again, congratulations to the Dallas Empire. You were my Call of Duty champs from the beginning, and you guys closed it out, so I appreciate that. Warzone videos, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know what kind of content to be making. I have another announcement video right after this. If you guys are on my Twitter or my Discord, you guys already know the announcement, but I have another pretty big announcement. More of a shorter video, but an announcement nonetheless. And yeah, it'll be really awesome to see what kind of things I can pull off in the next couple of weeks and when it comes to content and stuff like that. So I appreciate all of your support throughout the Modern Warfare season. I try to make the best content as possible. I try to be the best for you guys as possible. I know my stream is just kind of built around being a good Call of Duty player and like shitting on people and stuff like that. So I really hope that I can convey that the best that I possibly could. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.